And today we're celebrating
100,000 subscribers! What? You're out of breath already? 100K, John.
Zipyons, John Master Lee.
And Lulu.
It's an amazing accomplishment here, and it's all you guys. Literally,
That's right.
It's 100,000 of you all from all over the world who have followed us, and I can't believe it, but we did it in less than a year.
Wow, John.
Kudos to everybody.
Everybody.
Seriously, it's amazing that y'all want to tag along on our little journey through the YouTube world. I mean, we say we're journeying around the world, but truth is, it's really just journeying through YouTube. And the fact that you find this interesting is mind-blowing. In fact, I got to really study this a little bit more. In fact, if you want to learn how we got to 100,000 subscribers, like go check out my other channel, John Master Lee, Like a Boss, where I'm creating several videos that breaks down this whole process of like how we did it. Because
That's right.
I am 100% behind you all learning how we did it so that you are inspired to go and create something as well.
That's right. I'll go with you. Let's check this out because I'm also learning from John.
You're probably wondering, what are we going to do next? We got big plans next. As we're getting better at creating original content, it's important that we start stepping out from behind the chairs and exploring the real world and doing new things. Yeah, I hope you guys want to explore with us.
That's right. I hope you are going to be together with John and Clueless Lulu.
By the end of this journey, Lulu, you will no longer be called Clueless Lulu. Master Lulu.
It's going to be
Or
Master
Mistress Lulu.
Mistress? Well, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. All right, so let's do this, y'all. So one of the highlights of the year was the funniest thing that we reacted to. And of all things, there were probably two things that really stood out for us. The first one was Coplo time.
Yeah.
Especially once Mr. Bones came in the picture, because that was such a shocking... performance.
What a good vibe every time we watch Coplo time.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
This is one of those things where I never even knew this type of music existed. We've never been to Indonesia. And we honestly did not even realize how popular this type of music was in that part of the world. And how these two guys, Benny and Mr. Bones, are just consummate entertainers. Like the most hilarious act there is. And generating hundreds of thousands, not millions of views.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all have to check out some of our reactions to it. The best.
Check them out. They're
best.
so talented and just the character is just...
They're perfect for YouTube. But the funniest thing we see all year round, Chicken Attack for Shmoyoho, this comedy troupe. So I guess this must be some comedic... Why are you crying? What the hell? Is it tears of chicken joy? Or is chicken sadness are you feeling here?
The chicken joy.
What the... Shocking.
Really? Yeah, shocking.
So warped. The fact that they were able to find this Japanese dude who could yodel. And yodel beautifully was a tearjerker. It was honestly one of the most beautiful sounds we ever heard, but it's wrapped up in such complete nonsense that you are literally just in shock laughing the whole
cried.
You were bawling.
Right? I cried because I was just amazed and I was touched by his voice.
Yeah, it really is amazing, yeah.
And at the same time, I was crying for joy.
Chicken joy.
Because of the chicken joy. Because of the whole story.
And,
oh my God.
And the highlight was they saw our reactions and even commented about it.
Did they?
Oh my God.
What?
All right, how about the most shocking performances that we witnessed over the past year? And there was a lot of shocking stuff. I'm like, Chicken Attack was definitely very shocking. All right, so I would say there's 4 acts that really caught our attention. And right up there in the top 4 is Marcelito. Like the first time we heard Marcelito, this was before he blew up big on America's Got Talent.
Yes.
He had already blown up big on the internet.
YouTube.
And you hear about, Dubacar pretty often in the Philippines. It's a very common thing. But the minute you hear him switch voice the first time, shocker.
Absolutely shocker.
Drop. Shocker. So that was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
The other one that was a complete shocker was the first time we heard Colney.
Wow, this is crazy.
What the hell? I guess you kind of yodel. It's like a Swedish yodel type of sound, and they use it as a way to call cows. And we discovered this through Jona Yinten. That is
wow.
And
she
oh,
is
so beautiful the way she does it. Shocker!
Another shocker.
Total shocker.
And I really do want to do that. I want to experience that and see if they're going to come and listen to my voice.
I don't know. It sounded like, from what people describe in the comments, that cows are just naturally curious animals, that if you make any sound, they will come. But I doubt that's the case. Maybe they like music in general. So if you sing well, they will come. So, you know.
And if you're out of tune, would they know?
I think like most animals and creatures and humans, you would run away from things that sound terrible. That's just my guess. All right, but the most shocking thing of all, the most amazing thing, we ended up reacting to this dude a couple of times over the past year, but the first time we experienced Dimash.
Whoa! Oh.
This dude was
from out of space.
Out of this world. I did not realize that a natural human being, a male in particular, could sing high. He's singing so high, dogs in other countries are going like, what? I hear a high note. And, I mean, it's not even just that he could sing high, but his like stage presence, everything was just so melodramatic. You're like, is this dude for real? But the minute you hear him sing, it's captivating. It is ethereal. It's the best way I could describe it. I probably use that word 10 times over in every one of our reactions with him. So, yeah. Whoa.
Check him out.
You
and
really
you
have to check him out.
know yourself what we're talking about.
Yeah, this dude's blowing up too. In fact, he's even now performed in the United States, has a huge worldwide fan base. But, man, the first time for every one of these people. All right, the most amazing music video that we checked out this past year. And we checked out a lot of different things from all over the world, from India to America, even stuff from like Russia. But I would say the most amazing music video all year round was the Earth music video from Little Dicky. Justin Bieber! The production values and what he did to be able to pull together all these different singers and celebrities to make one video with a cause was beautiful. It was literally the most beautiful thing I think we've seen all year round.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it has such a good message.
Powerful message.
Powerful message to everyone. And up until now, it's not a joke.
That's
our
right.
climate has been changing, and we should always be aware of that.
And I think it's a really powerful way that he pulled this off, right? Because the more you preach to people, the less likely that
they're going to listen.
They're going to listen, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to make it entertaining. And I think he really gets YouTube culture.
Right.
And in this day and age, it's not about making music videos for television, and it's not about big budgets. It's really about like, how do you create something that's viral?
Right.
And he nails it. I mean, more than most other music video, including from like Lil Nas X, right? Which was an amazing music video. And even Kill This Love from like Blackpink. Amazing production values. And the kind of thing that you want to share online. What I love most about Earth is its message.
The message.
Yeah, and the amount of effort that it went to like, just like, I think only Little Dicky could have pulled this off, quite frankly. How else are you going to be able to get all these famous people together? Unless there was a cause that you knew that they could get behind.
And that's what it is.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
All right, how about our favorite performers of the year? Now, you could probably guess what these are based off of the number of videos that we made. And rather than go through all of them, because there's so many, right? I mean, from like Marcelito to Angelina Jordan. And we did a lot of videos around like dance groups from like The Unbeatable to the Keens. They're all definitely up there. But then I would say the top two performers for us, based off the number of videos that we made. First off was this dude from Sweden called Chris Cleffer.
Imagine all the people.
That's your voice right there.
He's the most unassuming guy. And I think if you listen to his music, you are like, really, John? Like, he's the biggest thing out there. It's not that he's the biggest thing out there. It's that he really just opened our eyes to a type of music and a type of story that when we were just starting to make YouTube videos, it just resonated with us, right? This guy that had made it big in Sweden came to the US to try to make it even bigger. And that initial performance that he did of Imagine,
In the world will be the
Wow.
oh my lordy.
Go and listen to
Go
that.
and listen to it. It literally is probably
Right.
one of the best performances ever on HGT. And in fact, I think right now it's probably one of the top 10 most viewed videos ever on America's Got Talent website. Yeah,
wow.
yeah. Like it's
Wow.
right up there. But if you dig deeper through his music, it's also just the kind of music we like to listen to. Real folksy, bluesy, country stuff. Just the most amazing, clear, raspy, just the voice. So good. So that's why we continue to support him and just love his music because of that experience. And he actually did respond to us too on Facebook. He actually wrote me a personal message saying how much he loved watching our reactions. And that was when it kind of opened my eyes to not just doing reactions, but making videos that could help these artists. It wasn't us just telling our fans of, hey, go download his music, go buy his stuff, make sure you give us a like. But, the first time I made a video that was directed toward Chris, saying, hey, if you want to make it big in the music entertainment industry, well, here's my experience as someone who's been an executive in the entertainment space and someone who's built digital media presences for artists and big brands. Here's some of my advice for you of how to build a presence online.
Right.
And he really appreciated that. And I think he took it to heart. Like after that point, he became much more active on social media, posting up a lot more stuff of his content, interacting with his fans. And it was that made me go like, this is what I want to do more of for our channel. So he was a big influence on us in terms of like how we wanted to showcase talent like him. But the number one performer for us all year round, and you probably would have guessed this based off of the number of videos we made when we first started the channel, is BTS.
너무 보고 싶었습니다.
Bangtan Boys.
Now, we had become the army officially.
We were influenced by them to work hard, right?
In fact, we even got to arguments over the past year, many times over BTS. Not because of whether or not you like them or not, but rather, given how hard they work and the kind of things that they stood for, I would oftentimes get angry with Lulu, like, hey, Lulu, if you really want to take YouTube serious, you got to put in that blood, sweat, and tears like BTS does. Look at them. If you admire them, you cannot just say that you admire their music. You have to admire the kind of hustle that they put into the work. Coming from nothing, coming from a record label that was not one of the big three in Korea, coming from a lot of haters who said, you will never make it. They continue to hustle, and not just hustle, but stay true to themselves.
That's right. And stay grounded.
Stay grounded.
And always grateful.
Always
right?
grateful for their fans, and always sticking to the message of like things around like self-love, of like continue to like believe in yourself. And so for me, like that was what I really fell in love with them with. Like I know you love the music and I love the music too, but I
love everything about them.
The amount of gear we have in our house reflects how much you love them.
Yeah, not enough, right?
Enough. I love what they stand for, and it's something I can get behind, in particular in this day and age, how a Asian boy band is conquering the world and changing the perception in terms of like what Asian people can do in the media. They continue to win people over. It's a message that I can really get behind and something that I think I really want to continue to emphasize in this channel as well. I think it's an interesting challenge that we have ongoing because BTS music for us, quite frankly, when we react to them, we don't make any money from it. And now that we're in a phase where, we're doing YouTube more and more full time, we have to think about what kind of things we cover for our livelihood. How do we still embrace what BTS does without constantly getting caught up in the copyright trap, right? Reacting to a lot of stuff from BTS and music in general is prone to getting your channel shut down. That's the danger. It's scary. Like copyright strikes have
and
killed.
all the hard work you put into, and they're gonna do is to shut it down.
That is crazy, and it's happened to a lot of reaction channels. So we have to evolve. We have to grow just like BTS has grown, Lulu.
That's right. And we cannot grow without you.
That's right. When we get to 200,000 subscribers, you all, I want you all to be there with us, and I want you to help us get better. Give us feedback on what we could do to get better, to try new things, to push ourselves. I promise you, it's going to be worth the journey. And I'm going to share with you our trials and tribulations. It's not just fun and games here.